Welcome to Black CNN. I'm your host, Anthony Wright. Before we get started, this episode is brought to you by one of our newest sponsors, Born Again Virgin Mobile. Because anal doesn't count. Spotify will no longer promote RKelly's music. It's disappointing because he was working on a collaborative album with Kids Bop. The producer Dr. Dre loses a trademark battle with gynecologist Dr. Dre. Apparently these two doctors had a roast beef. Producer Dr. Dre works on the west side and the gynecologist works on the south side. Dre argued the public will be confused at the similarity of the names. I disagree. No one goes to a hospital for a heart bypass surgery and a mixtape. The doctor also disliked how his music depicts women. Which makes sense. It would be crazy for him to inspect a female client and while doing so play Migos' Fight Night in the background. Now folks, we do have a bit of sad news. A cop responds to a groundhog blocking traffic by fatally shooting him. He had a promising future as a high school football athlete with a 4.0 GPA. The groundhog's family will protest with Reverend Al Sharpton. In order to commemorate his legacy, they decided to name a special day after him called Groundhog's Day. The officer states the animal did not comply when asked to put his hands up. Also, after the officer killed the groundhog, he planted a gun in his hand. Chicken wings dusted with 24 karat gold come to New York City. That's right, chicken wings go in and golden nuggets come out. Robert Mueller rejects Trump's request to answer questions in writing. You know, it feels like Trump is preparing to cheat on the biggest test of his presidency. If negotiations are not successful, Mueller will subpoena Trump. Trump then responded, "I'm sorry, but I'm heterosexual." Jerusalem is naming a public square after President Donald Trump. After only 1 week, the square has gone bankrupt. First Lady Melania Trump's cyberbullying pamphlet is a near-exact copy of Obama-era FTC reporting. Now listen, the only portions of the First Lady's pamphlet that are plagiarized from the Obama administration is the title, the cover page, and the words. The First Lady is such a fan of the Obamas, she's unveiling her newest initiative, Melania's Cocoa Butter Formula for strong black women. Mike Pence's brother wins House GOP primary in Indiana. To celebrate, they're going to have a double date with their mothers. A sexuality expert, Deanne Carson, says parents should seek consent before changing their baby's diapers. Yeah, that baby is paying rent, so that infant has a right to give consent. If that baby is making a fart face, then you have consent to change your child's diaper. Next thing you know, you'll be asking for consent to discipline your kids when they're being disrespectful. Hey, honey, I'm going to take off my belt and spank you, but not in a sexual way. Are you okay with that? Just take care of your child. If your child is hungry, it's weird to tell an infant, listen, I'm going to take off my bra and put this titty in your mouth. Are you okay with that? And now for our top story. President Trump withdraws from the Iran nuclear deal. Less than 1 in 3 Americans support U.S. pullout from the Iran deal. Listen, as Americans, we don't believe in pulling out. The deal blocked Iran from developing nuclear weapons for at least 10 years. Under the agreement, Iran agreed that under no circumstances will they ever seek, develop, or acquire any nuclear weapons. Without the deal, it can resume developing them immediately. Every country named by Trump, that includes France, Germany, the United Kingdom, urged him to stay in the deal. Even Wakanda. Now, this Iran deal was originally put in place by the Obama administration and is considered one of his biggest achievements in foreign policy. You know, Trump wants to undo everything from the Obama administration. I swear if Barack made up a policy to zip up your pants, Trump would make a policy to keep your fly open. You know, just let the genitalia breathe. The president of Iran said, if the United States leaves the nuclear agreement, you will soon see that they will regret it like never before in history. Basically, Trump just gave Tehran the last infinity stone. But we will have more as the story develops. Listen guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. I appreciate all of your support as I grow. This has been Black CNN. I'm Anthony Wright.